Mama!
Boy, so I guess one of the biggest changes with you coming back on is that the beauty is different.
The beauty is different.
Should I have not told that?
Well, they're bound to find out anyway, you know. No, actually, in the season opener, which I will not divulge any of the details of, all of the so-called commandments of Beauty and the Beast, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that, you know, are shattered. And the show sort of lifts off to travel in uncharted territories for our particular show. It becomes much more dramatic, much more dangerous. It places Vincent in a life-altering sort of a stance, and you know, the circumstances around the 12 episodes that you will see beginning on Tuesday night are the volume has been pumped way up, way up, and I'm very proud of it. It's very exciting because, you know, we've totally changed the format of our show. We've gone from being a show that was autonomous and episodic to something that sort of like has a grand 12-show sweep to it, which is like Greek theater in a way, and finally rising to the, you know, to the level that I thought we always were destined to occupy.
Now, I assume that there will be, Linda Hamilton's gone, there will be a regular woman, or would a Beast be a player? How you gonna work this?
Well, there are a number of new characters that will be introduced on Tuesday and Wednesday night, none of which will replace Linda Hamilton. She will never be replaced. She's irreplaceable. The interesting thing about the relationship is that the Beauty and the Beast always met on another plane anyway. They never really loved on the plane that us mortals love on.
The wild thing.
Yeah, right. Their love was a love that was on some sort of a poetic plateau somewhere. So her physicality, or lack thereof, really has no effect on the thrust of the show and the emotional content of the show. She is ever present and carried in the heart and psyche and physicality of this Beast character. And there's no telling when she may turn up next, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, that's cool, that's cool. I like to be surprised. That's why I like Christmas.
Me too.
I don't like wrapping gifts and shopping, but I like surprises. Your wife, what does she think of this man she lives with and this character he plays?
Well, that's a subject that we sort of steer clear of, you know. We too meet on a different plane, you know. That's the one part of the job I take home, is that, you know, I try to keep my life, and she does. She's real good at that too. Where it was when we first met, and we have our own level that we rise to and live within, and the showbiz thing, which is really just, you know, making of the living, is separate and apart, and takes care of itself with the help of you know, the powers that be, and we don't try to discuss it or deal with it or address it, you know, because it really has very little to do with us, aside from being an expression of what it is that we wanted to express when we were figuring out we wanted to be artists, you know.
So there's nothing about being the Beast by day that is carried home that affects your marriage?
Well, there's little makeup pieces that she has to sort of kiss around and stuff, you know. I bring those home.
Yeah.
A lot of lower back pain, you know, a lot of complaints.
Yeah.
Long hours, man.
I can imagine. You and I have something in common. In a sense, we both have alter egos with album deals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, mine is just coming out and starting to break. What tips can you give me? Because this album with the Beast's face on it is doing well. Women are buying this album to hear you speak.
Yeah. Well, my first suggestion, I think you should try to get a late-night talk show, because that really puts you out there. I know I'm working on it, you know. They told me that if I was just a little funny, that I could have my own show, man, one day. So, it's not working tonight, though. But anyway, you know, no, I just, you know, I think that what you put into the album, you know, ultimately you will get out of, and the amazing thing is that that there were people out there to buy this thing, you know. And, all I can say is I wish you the very best with.
And it's kind of just
Junkie.
poetry. Yeah, Junkie. It's kind of just poetry, Vincent. Speaking, love.
Well,
poetry.
yeah, it's a combination of music from the show, which is very, very romantic and very baroque, and the poetry of guys like William Wordsworth and Percy B. Shelley and Robert Frost and Shakespeare. Mm-hmm. It's a very major league collection of incredible words and images, all of which could very easily live in the psyche of the beast as he's been portrayed. So it's a good coming together of a lot of different forces, and with this beast as the medium.
I might invite a lady over tonight, instead of putting on Luther Vandross or Barry White, I might put on the beast.
Do it. Do it. You'll be amazed at the response that you get.
Get over like a fat rat in a cheese factory. I'm gonna try it. Thank you for stopping by.
A pleasure.
Ron Perlman. We'll be right back.
Beast is back with a